Alright folks, the deck is Undead Shadow Priest. The goal of the deck is to play a bunch of undead minions, including the recently buffed Haunting Nightmare, so that we can bring it back with High Cultist Basaleph and create a wide board of minions attacking our opponent in the face, while also making use of things like Undying Allies and Grave Digging so that we can draw through our deck and continue applying pressure. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube.
Watch this!
Alright, I just want to get a lot of the Haunting Nightmares.
I cannot do that.
Kali, thank you for the super chat.
Free money isn't free, we pay for the free service.
I see you brought guests.
Constance, you never cease to break my brain.
Roffle always thanks us for the free money, but he is currently working. Why does Roffle not value the sweat from the brow of the working man?
Wait, what? I'm in your example, I'm the working man. What?
Run as fast as you can.
And I do value. Well, it's winter time, so there's no sweat here. But it's probably an explosive trap. Weird that they wouldn't just bump there. Maybe it's can't be freezing, right? Why wasn't that explosive? I played into explosive, nothing else. Okay. You've paid with your back, your brain, and your very sanity. Is it truly free without cost? I guess that's a fair question.
Praise the Twilight.
Okay, this will get me that guy. Don't really want to be in a big hurry to play the Voidtouched when... What is that secret? Oh, right. Right as I pressed it. I don't want to give them the damage with the Voidtouch, so I want to use it more like a Savage Roar. I'm glad you're liking the content, Nikram. Fortunately, none of those were undead, so this is not playable. Do I just have to commit the... Oh, let's do this. See if we can hit the Undying Allies. Nice. This is a lot of damage. Cool. Would you run new Vast Wisdom and Parrot Mage? I don't actually know. I'm not super up to date on how to effectively build Quest Mage these days. Probably have to attack first to check for explosive, which it very likely is, and then just try and set up a lethal for next turn. So. Why is it never explosive when I test for it? Snipe. How much? This is 7, 11. I can use it next turn for burst. Let's draw some more minions.
Run as fast as you can.
Why is it always Dart Trap?
Job's done.
Ah! Okay, really glad I didn't play this out earlier, because I could have died. And now we have lethal set up.
You'll need to run
faster than that.
She used to be a night elf, you know.
Sorry Roffle, I paused the video forgetting it's live. I hope the momentary time stop wasn't too jarring.
You know, I hardly even noticed it, but I appreciate your concern.
We have turned our
I
thirst
hate even
into
shaman.
our
Alright,
strength.
let's do our best. Undertaker would help. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these chickens, but I have them. How many decks do you play per stream? Generally 2, sometimes 1, sometimes 3.
Job done.
Welcome back, Splatman. Samuel, thank you for the super chat.
Hey Roffle, I was low on cash so I thought I'd stop by and grab a super chat. Thanks for the donation.
No, no, if you're low on cash, you should not be stopping by to super chat. Because that's giving me money. Thank you, Samuel. Undying? Oh, it finally would have been, well, I guess it wouldn't have been good here. Because I still have that stupid frostbite thing. Also 1, is this going to override the frostbite? Probably not, right? Is there a reason why Rally didn't make it, but Gravedigging did? Yes, Rally would break the deck with the Benedictus. Didn't even hit any undead minions. Oh, it is? Oh, nice. Okay.
Echoes in the darkness. Echoes in the darkness.
Constance, thank you for the super chat.
Hey Roffle,
Hi.
have you found your grave yet?
No, I found a lot of graves that ain't mine, though. Deck feels like it lacks tempo. That's in part because it's not really a tempo-based deck. This is 3, 11, 6, 9. Nice, not quite there though. Second Void Touch will get me there. Hey, see you later, Naga. Thanks for hanging out. That'll also get me there.
Too much.
Oof, tough matchup too.
Let's have some fun.
Your path has brought you here.
Okay, maybe it's not disco at least. Ooh, hello.
Bring out your dead.
It's been a while since we had an early Undertaker. Buff him. How's the Undying Allies feeling?
Oh, goody.
It's maybe one of the worst cards in the deck, it feels like. Like, it's probably only remotely good because of the addition of grave digging, which kind of like offsets the 0 mana aspect of it. Does that make sense?
As fast as you can.
It makes sense in my head, so it probably doesn't.
I ain't talking.
Benny? Oh!
Only power.
Probably just give up on the Undertaker here. It's a Defile starter.
Drown in shadow. Come, pray with me.
Icky, not me.
They have a Defile no matter what. So it's not overcommit. Zachariah, thank you for the super chat.
Hey Roffle,
Hi.
from your recent videos it appears chat has an issue with how super chat works. I pay you and I get to write it off on my taxes as charity.
So close, so close. You pay me, and you do get to write. But I am not a charity. But you pay me, and you get to write a message in chat. So you were so close. Yeah, this is where Undying Allies feels kind of bad, doesn't it? Especially when I misplay horrendously like that.
What was that?
I ain't talking.
Is Copper Hunter a fun deck? I think so, but fun is relative, and it seems like other people don't necessarily agree because nobody ever seems to play it.
I've consumed years of great content from you. The least I can do is pay for some gas, a few drinks. Keep up the good work.
Hey, appreciate the kind words and the support, Baron. Glad you're liking the content. Constance, thank you
Is
for
this not a donation?
It is, but not a charitable one. Thank you, Constance. If I'm short 2 damage... That's embarrassing. That was the Defias difference.
Impressive. You win this time.
Alright, clearly it's the mirror match because we're both Tyrande.
Give me strength. Your path has brought you here.
Curve this into this. Oh, I need to change the thumbnail for the current deck. Oh my god, we have some damage. Simon, thank you for the super chat. Bring out your dead, chat.
Bring out your dead.
choke on saliva. More like Sage taken out by sniper.
Thank you, Constance. When I was dumb, I used to, like a decade ago, I used to pronounce it Tyrandi. I mean, okay, to be fair, I think you're being too hard on yourself. Like, fantasy names in general are pretty hard, and when you often read them, like you would in, you know, Warcraft 3 or whatever, you can't possibly know any better. Okay, let's get our minion damage while we can, because we've got a nice curve. I'm new. How do I be a productive member of chat? Just keep it up. You're doing a great job already. Welcome, Demon Spawn. Warcraft 3 had voice acting? I don't know. I never played. Either way, the point still holds. Could have been just World of Warcraft, right?
Job's done.
Seems good. Fantasy names are hard. Blizzard fantasy names: Hellscream, Stormrage, Bloodhoof. I mean, okay. But they...
You regret this.
Will I? I
We
don't
can
seem
be
to.
productive. Lies and slander.
No, you can be. To answer the question, I don't, like, I think there's a misconception about, like, the average Hearthstone player. I don't think the average Hearthstone player can necessarily get to Legend or even has that as their goal. I think that only a very small percentage of people even get to, like, Diamond ranks. I mean, this is a bad keep, but I'm going to keep it because I want to see it played. But there are a wide variety of decks that are certainly capable of hitting Legend by, you know, an above average player.
I feel itchy.
What do you think about Enrage Warrior? Probably the best Warrior has available to it right now. It's probably better than its play rate suggests, but, like, definitely not a top tier deck necessarily. Isn't Legend like top 0.3% average player will never see Legend? Yeah, but there's some changes to the ladder since the stats were released, and like not every player that hits Legend every
I
month.
have to work
so.
now to afford more super chats to eventually afford the free super chat money. By Roffle.
I see the void.
See you later, Custom. Have a great day at work, and stay confused.
Constantly donating makes me content.
Yeah, it also makes me content. Or, I guess he meant content. I meant content. But thank you, Oliver, for the super chat. Which deck archetype do you prefer? Aggro, control, or combo? I don't have a preference. I like a variety of... Or I like variety in what I play. And being restricted to just one archetype or one deck makes it hard for me to enjoy the game.
Job's done.
There's probably a fair amount of people that can hit Legend, but just don't have or want to put the time in to hit Legend. That's also very true, yes. I would definitely agree with that. Like, there is a pretty hefty time investment associated with, like, making a Legend climb, if it's not your job. What are some good not aggro decks at the moment? In Wild? Most of the top decks right now in Wild are aggro.
Death is nature's way.
Your path
Oh my god, this
has brought
opening.
you here.
And then we just always keep the High Cultist, right?
You're giving free legends now?
I mean, I've been giving MMR away like candy all week, or these past 2 weeks, so yeah, but in a sense, I have been. Thank you, Constance. Alright, thank you, Fakest VTuber, holding Platman's spot in chat.
you're dead.
This just kind of dies to the hero power, so played on 2 going into their turn 3, which makes it you know, less likely to be a turn that they want to hero power. Legit question, do you keep this rank with the fun decks or do you also play meta decks? Combination of the two. I tanked really, really hard last week and the week before. So now we're kind of in the process of somewhat recovering our MMR.
Run as fast as you can.
God, this guy's getting chonky. I heard Undertaker was a broken card. Was it before the nerfs? Yes, and it was when it was first released. It was probably the strongest 1-drop in the history of Hearthstone. And there have been a lot of strong 1-drops in Hearthstone. But just because, like, when Nax came out, there's a lot of relatively high-powered Death Rattle minions that came alongside it. And you would frequently have turns like this. And I was finally gonna get to play the High Cultist.
Beware the turning tides.
Your path has brought you here.
Are the stats different, or what was the nerf? I believe it used to just, like, when it got nerfed, I think it only started giving attack, and the health is what you wanted because, like, there's a lot of board-based, like, minion bumping going on at the time, so just turning a 1-drop into an ogre was pretty powerful.
Bring out your dead.
Kinda want to give the Banshee the, Reborn. And give myself a chance to maybe hit another. Got a pretty strong turn next turn, and Druid tends to be relatively weak to aggro.
Oh, goody.
Job done.
Free of that blasted tower! Behold!
Alright, gonna take a coward's line here. I don't want to get blown out by Oaken Summons, which they are almost certainly running.
Just a scratch!
That was quite the undertaking. Like, the Husky's kind of big, so that and he doesn't like to be picked up, so I don't pick him up. But yeah, I think I'm probably capable of it.
Has brought you here.
I mean, he's like, what, 70 pounds? He wouldn't find it comfortable, so I wouldn't do it.
I cannot do that.
Hey, no worries, JY. If you happen to queue him to me, you don't have to concede. You can just mute the stream and, like, close the tab for a moment, and we can play it out. You don't need to concede to me. Want to get both of these down so that the Felwings come into play. What now? I didn't even want to totem there. Watching too many Roffle videos. George Washington, thank you for the super chat.
Hey Roffle, I just wanted to say in behalf of the rest of the YouTube chat that you are in fact very handsome.
Appreciated?
Roffle, you should leave the stream, too.
Should I? I mean, every time I do that, I seem to lose a lot of viewers. So I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing for me. So I had that catheter installed. Thank you, Constance. George Washington spitting facts? Yeah. I mean, you know it's true because the man literally invented democracy. Probably just always keep the Felwing and look for early game to activate it.
I see you've brought guests.
Another Renathal mage? Oh. It's probably not great for me. But, I don't know. As long as we either get underneath the ice block or... Probably better just to do this here. Welcome, Shadow One.
Run as fast as you can.
Constance, thank you for the super chat.
Do you think they'll ever print Discover a Hero?
I would guess probably not. That seems like it has some pretty serious risks.
Praise the Twilight.
As much fun as I can see it also being, it does seem dangerous. So I would be surprised. Unless it's like discover a hero in your deck, or it's a super late game card. Who knows?
Run as fast as you can.
But thank you for the super chat, Constance.
Something follows.
Okay. We haven't. Well, I don't know how I feel about this. We haven't seen a secret yet, at least. Oof.
I will crush your delusions
Sweet.
of grandeur.
Job's done.
All right. Buff on the to 4/3 on Haunting Nightmare actually feels kind of substantial in practice. Yeah, just because like it, like the recurring aspect of it on the Haunted Soldier as well. So it's kind of like a double. Oof. Double buff. Gonna come down to the wire here. Ooh, okay, that seems dangerous. Whoo! Alright. Opponent officially very based.
Oh, goody.
I feel itchy.
Well, they can't kill the Leper Gnome. So they might run into issues if they have Grand Magister. Or even Solarian. I feel like they're coming to that realization now, potentially.
Fun fact, $2 super chats can only have 50 carry.
Is that true? Oh my god. They do have the Romnath. Kill the Leper Gnome. Kill it. Thank you for the support, Constance. Kill it. Oh. Eh? Oh, come on. There are other targets here. Jeez. Hit it? Hit it? No, they're pointing things, right? So they didn't die, did they? Oh my god, super lunacy. Oh my god. I hope the opponent wins. So I'm not sure they want to keep playing the... Well, I guess they're not necessarily bouncing the ROM now. Oh no, they can still play the Yogg. They can still play it. Yeah. Here it comes. Oh, that's more dangerous. That feels like it kills them a lot. Oh, man. Do I even have any outs here? Did they set up lethal? But not in the fun way? I mean, to be clear, they do deserve the lethal.
The opponent seems to be a Giga Chad.
Couldn't agree more. Thank you, Axials, for the super chat. Alright. Unfortunately, I think they're just gonna donk us on the head. Okay. I mean, you gotta respect the deck of lunacy lethal. At least they did something fun at the end.
Ready to get scorched?
Your path has brought you here.
Doesn't feel like a... we'll keep it. It's just kind of important that I have a turn 1 play to deny the rigged fair game.
I see you've brought guests.
I'm with the cabal.
Congrats.
Icky, not me.
An incredible discovery!
Come, pray with me.
You can use that as a counterspell test. This looks like a flame ward setup to me.
Praise the Twilight.
Now I can freely play this because it's not counter. Secret Mage again? I think this is the first Secret Mage I've queued into all day, and I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Constance, thank you for the super chat.
Man, if only we could steal all these juicy secrets.
If only. Fortunately, unfortunately, rather, there's no card that allows us to do that, so. Objection and explosive. It's a very good explosive target.
Come, pray with me.
Icky! Not me!
Seem to be in a pretty good spot.
I need more
The opponent
money.
agrees. I think identifying that Flame Ward turn was pretty important for the outcome there. Thank you to legendary supporters Battlefly, Brian Quinn, Fizzle Jizzix, Justice Crater, Cathandrian, Nate Drex, Saga, Shadow1 TV, and Sognusman.